When a diabetic foot wound closes, the surface appears healed, but underneath that new skin, vascular deterioration continues to creep through the tissue. Medical professionals and patients regularly treat this closed wound, or the successful restoration of blood flow to the leg, as a permanent victory. They assume the danger has passed. Clinical outcomes suggest this post-treatment state is a fragile state of remission. Operating under the assumption of a permanent cure creates a dangerous blind spot in patient care. This missing surveillance directly contributes to severe infections, repeat amputations, and shortened life expectancy. Standard oncology protocols recognize that when cancer enters remission, the risk of recurrence remains a mathematical probability. This knowledge triggers a lifelong schedule of structured surveillance. This chart shows 3-year recurrence rates: breast cancer at 25 to 40%, prostate at 30 to 40%, and colon at 50%. A 2025 analysis adds lower extremity complications. Chronic limb-threatening ischemia hits 50%. Diabetic foot ulcers reach 58%. This graph directly from the International Wound Journal confirms the data. The symptomatic recurrence of diabetic foot complications matches or exceeds the disease-free survival rates of high-grade cancers. These complications pose a subclinical threat. Early recurrence is asymptomatic, meaning a patient can walk on a seemingly healed foot while cellular damage compounds internally. Without the rigorous preemptive tracking used in oncology, patients with DFU and CLTI quietly accumulate fatal risks. Relying on reactive care rather than active monitoring makes current healthcare models inadequate for long-term survival. Ending the cycle of amputation requires the medical community to adopt oncology-style survivorship care plans for diabetic limb preservation. This plan rests on 2 initial pillars: structured surveillance through a routine active monitoring of healed tissue, and aggressive risk mitigation to reduce localized physical stress. The third pillar involves patient-centered education. The individual must recognize their condition as a lifelong remission that requires constant management, even when symptoms are absent. This summary highlights the necessary objective. We must transition from reactive crisis response to a model that maximizes ulcer-free and hospital-free days for every patient. Managing diabetic foot complications through the lens of oncology provides the data-backed blueprint necessary to save limbs and prolong lives.